wanted to send some words of encouragement. Y'all stay focused. Y'all keep working hard. Believe in yourself. Prove everybody that doubts y'all wrong.
Nipsey Hussle's birthday is trending on social media this morning with fans using the hashtags NipDay.
Like, you got to know yourself before you do anything, before you can make a record, before you can have an opinion. You got to know yourself. We keep going higher.
Nipsey Hussle would have been 34 years old today, but while his life was cut short, his legacy lives on. In a quote that I love, Nipsey said, "I heard the highest human act is to inspire." I love that quote because there's no price on inspiration, on what you can instill in another. And despite the fame and wealth that he accumulated through his hard work and dedication, he always kept his people at the forefront of his ambition and the goal to inspire.
We have lost a legend. We have lost someone who has inspired others.
I love you. I'm going to tell you it's for your benefit. And repeating the mistakes niggas like us made, the niggas before us and the niggas before them made, is not in your benefit, bro.
To me, my opinion is everyone who has a voice or a platform has a responsibility. Some choose not to use it, some do. But in today's day and age, I believe choosing not to use it or not to be political, as many will say, is a choice itself, and one that is in fact political. So when I do see artists and athletes who use their platform to enact change and elevate the voice of others, those are the people who I admire dearly. And Nipsey Hussle is arguably one of the most stellar examples of what it means to not only be a voice, but to use it to uplift others around you. I mean, look at the things that he did in order to uplift those in his community. From purchasing real estate when others were purchasing diamonds, to the Marathon clothing store, an idea that he conceived to promote commerce in a lower class area to help uplift those in his community, to the co-founding of a science and tech focused center for underprivileged youth in his neighborhood. And Nipsey said this idea was dedicated to calling attention to the lack of diversity in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. That's what's so amazing to me, is here we have this man who made a name for himself as a musician, and what many will do often when they come from a field where they've been successful is they try to help others in that field of success. Like, we see this all across with athletes and artists looking to try and help young people to get into that same industry. But what Nipsey did is he not only would go ahead and do that to inspire others, but he saw a field that was lacking in representation, that was lacking in opportunities, and so he created this foundation and made access to this field and resources available in his neighborhood to connect those and young talent from his impoverished neighborhoods to the opportunities that maybe occur in Palo Alto, Silicon Valley. And if you sift through his words of wisdom, his many, many words of wisdom, you'll find that the very topic of opportunity was a prominent factor throughout all of his conversations. He relentlessly stressed the importance of opportunity in all fields, especially in impoverished areas like the one where he grew up. So on this day, his birthday, it is important to continue to elevate the message that he left behind, the message of empowering others and using your voice to enact change.